Hi, Andy Nelson. So every so often I get asked by somebody if they can protect their personal name as a trademark. In other words, they may use their personal name to describe their business. For example, me, Andy Nelson Tailoring, or Andy Nelson Car Wash, whatever. Um, can I protect that? Can I prevent others from using their name, or even if it's not their name, the name that just happens to be mine in connection with their business? Not an easy answer, but the answer, if you thought it was an absolute no way, then no way, that's not right. And all I got to do to convince you that is mention Ralph Lauren or Tommy Hilfiger, right? Or Donna Karen or Kate Spade or Donald Trump, even, right? Uh, the list goes on and on and on. There are plenty of personal names that function as trademarks because they point to a single source of goods or services. Now, you might be thinking, well, I have a personal name, but my name or parts of my name is being used in another business. Am I going to run into trouble if I try to use mine? You'd like to think no, and in most instances, probably not. But there are instances where folks can run into legal trouble by basically trading off the goodwill built up in someone else's brand. And this has happened, I think, with the E and J Gallo family, the Gallo family, the name Max Factor, that's come up before, and the Winston brand as well. Harry Winston, I believe his son, at one point was promoting his own brand of like products. I think it was gemstones, maybe not jewelry specifically, or maybe that's one and the same. But he had some trouble because somebody concluded, meaning a court, I believe, concluded that he was largely trading off the goodwill built up in the Harry Winston brand. So there are instances where personal names can in fact be protected, and people can have trademark rights built into them such that they can prevent others from doing things, basically using your name or parts of your name in such a way that could create consumer confusions. Anyway, the lesson is, if you thought personal names weren't protectable, not so fast. They just may well be. If you have any questions about this video, shoot me an email. Happy to have a further discussion. Have a good one. Bye-bye.